going on, friends? My name is M2DH, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. In the last episode, we got through Face Shrine, which is the 6th dungeon, and then now in this part we're going to make our way to our next dungeon, which is, the 7th dungeon. And so, we're going to do that, but there's a few things that we need to do before taking on the next dungeon, as we cannot get to it, like, right away. You're going to notice real quick, though, that you are going to be hearing different controller input sounds, and that is because I am using a different controller. I mentioned a lot in the last episode how I talked about how I'm having problems with the using the Pro controller on this game and only this game, and so I messed around a bit with some of the controllers that I had laying around, I have found out that using a GameCube controller also works pretty well with this game. So I am using a GameCube controller to play this game, and I will probably be using the GameCube controller for the rest of the LP. So far I'm liking it, and I'm not having this problem where Link just suddenly walks whenever I move right. Like the control stick doesn't feel broken on the game controller, which is nice. And so now we can be happy. Of course, the game controller is known for having really loud button inputs. So if that bothers you, you're gonna have to deal with it. Although the Pro controller itself is also pretty loud, but we're gonna use the GameCube controller. The downside with the GameCube controller is that there is no minus button, and minus button is used as like a shortcut to to open up the mini map. But that's okay because we don't really need to use the mini map right now. That reminds me, if you do open up the minimap, you can mark parts of the map. Okay, let's see where. Yeah, you can mark certain parts of the map, so that way okay, I'm gonna go there later. So that's really cool, but since I know the game already, I don't see a point in using that. That was first introduced in Breath of the Wild. You can first do that in Breath of the Wild, where in Breath of the Wild it's more helpful because in that game it's a lot more open. But in this game, you don't really have a point in using that at all. All right, so this is the signpost maze, and the signpost maze is a very long and tedious thing that we have to do. And so you read one sign, it's gonna tell you where the next sign you need to go to is. The twist to that is if you read the wrong sign or you read the same sign twice, you gotta do the entire signpost maze all over again, and it is fun. So yeah. So you gotta pay really close attention to the signpost maze. And so once you do it successfully, then some stairs appear. And what do we got? I'm Mamu on vocals, but I don't need to tell you that, do I? Everybody knows me. I don't think I know you. Want to hang out and listen to us jam? For 300 rupees, we'll let you listen to a previously unreleased cut. Alright, I'm excited. Please blow my mind. Come on. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Totally worth the 300 rupees. I would listen to that any day. And so we get the Frog Song of Soul. The Frog Song of Soul, you'll make everything feel alive, as he says. What does that mean? I don't know. Sounds like nonsense, that's for sure. So, I talked with like a community member with like a community of people who play Link's Awakening, and they like to joke around and say that this is the worst song in the game, and I have to disagree with that because I don't think it's the worst song. I actually like it, but man, they really upgraded that song in this game. That's for sure. Alright, so with the power bracelet, the upgraded power bracelet that we got for Face Shrine, you can move this rooster statue right here. Or actually, in Japan, it's called Weathercock. I will let you guys figure out what that's supposed to mean, but yeah. So remember when Mamu said it will make everything feel alive? Well, here's a little dead skull right here. If you go ahead and play the song here. The spirits comes. Whoa. Oh my goodness, it's a zombie! It's the apocalypse! Alright, so we got this blue rooster. It's not Kojiro, but we're gonna need this guy's gonna be pretty helpful in our journey. That's for sure. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go back to the mountains, shall we? Alright, so back to Tall Heights. I'm gonna go ahead and climb the mountain again. This time with a rooster following us. And the rooster isn't as fast as Aaron, unfortunately, but it can keep up. That's for sure. So it'll follow us around. Your path is not easy, but you are almost there. Go east. The windfish is getting restless. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, the more instruments that we have, the more things get intense. So, I think it makes sense. Alright. So, back up the mountains we go. We've seen this part already, but I guess we don't mind showing this off again. Whoa there! Almost dashed the wrong way. That could have been bad. So now with the hook shot, we can hook across so we can get this chest here, which is 50 rupees. Awesome. And then you can push those blocks down, and then we get out of here. Alright, so in the mountain range, back to the mountain range. Now we can swim across this over here, so we can explore this upper part. So you can keep going, but it's in your best interest that you want to go this way first. So head inside this cave. And I'm gonna go and show this off. Actually, no, I'm not going to. It'll be way too inconvenient. So with the if you carry the rooster around, you can actually fly with it. There's also something cool. There's also something else that you can. There's something cool that you can do as well. I don't know if it works in this this again. Let's see. Oh, they nerfed it. Okay. In the original game, what you could do for fun is throw the boomerang out, and then immediately after grab the rooster, and then the boomerang just follows you, and so you could just like. It's like a really cool, fun thing, but man, they took that out. I'm disappointed. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, you can throw the rooster across in the pit. Okay, all right. You don't want to fall down. If you fall down, that is bad. So thankfully that didn't happen. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, now we fall down. Because if you fall down, guess what? You're taken right out here. And you don't want to do that if you miss getting the key, for whatever reason. So that was really close. Alright, anyway, dive down over here, get ourselves a secret seashell. And then now we can climb. We have a very long mountain climb. It's gonna be fun. First off, blow this up. And we got a secret passage. Okay, this room. Oh man, this is fun. I'm gonna worry about this later. Because if you go ahead and head out here, we got this idiot, kill it, but more importantly, we get a secret seashell. Alright, more seashells to our secret seashell collection. By the way, notice I've been doing more damage now. And that is because with 40 secret seashells, you actually get the level 2 sword. Well, it's not called the Master Sword, and it's called something else. It's like a more powerful sword. It's a sword upgrade, basically, which is nice. Because I screwed up. All right, let's go ahead and try that again. But without Red Tunic, this is a sword upgrade, and so you get to do a lot more damage to enemies. On top of that, if you're at full HP, which I just lost, then you get to utilize something called sword beams, which are long range, which is a long range projectile, which is very useful for taking down enemies, which is great. So I like this sword. It's a very nice upgrade. Thankfully, you don't require all 50 seashells for this upgrade, which is nice. But there is still a 50 seashell reward that we gotta get. In the original Link's Awakening, that was your final prize in the Seashell Mansion, and that is when you get 20 seashells. And then once you get the level 2 sword, all the rest of the seashells that you didn't get despawn. And obviously, of course, they changed that in this game. So you actually have to try to get all 50. And some of the seashells are pretty unreasonable to get, in my opinion. But you know, we'll see what we can get here. I mean, we got we'll see what we can do here. We got like what, 42 seashells now, and so we only need 8 more, so it's really not that bad. I know where like majority of the seashells I'm missing are. So yeah, use the hook shot to get across here. And again, we just gotta continue this mountain climb. Okay, so if for whatever reason you are low on HP, you can go and blow up this wall, and that contains a fairy fountain. I don't need it, so we're not going to open that up. You go and dig up that right there. It's a warping spot, so you can warp back here in this part of the mountain for later, as like a little shortcut. And then now we continue our climb. Okay, so now we're out here, and go ahead and lift up these rocks right here. Insert the key. Whoa, the tower rotates! And it reveals the entrance. Whoa there. That's mysterious. 14. Okay, let's go. We got time. Okay, welcome to Eagle's Tower. This dungeon is notorious for being the most complicated dungeon ever. And that this dungeon's really unique in the fact that this is a tower dungeon, so you have to work with multiple floors. Of course, you know, we've been in dungeons where there's only 2 floors, but in this dungeon is a 2-floor dungeon, which is insane. For that reason, and that reason alone, I am not going to be showing off the entire dungeon like I've been doing, just like most other dungeons so far. I will not be showing off the entirety of this dungeon. There is a lot of optional rooms in this dungeon, so I will not be showing off. I will be showing off the quickest way through this dungeon, and cut out all the optional stuff. So what I just did there, that precise arrow shot that I just did, already breaks half the dungeon. You're not supposed to have the mirror shield that I just got already. And again, that is to save myself from very unnecessary backtracking. I actually thought that they completely patched that shortcut because it was really easy to do with the boomerang in the original game, but you know, thanks to the power of skewing your angle with the rock's feather, it's still possible to break it much apart. So yeah. So again, I'm going to be showing out the fastest way through this dungeon and not have to worry about these unnecessary like optional rooms that you otherwise have to go through and like if you're doing this dungeon normally. So I am fighting the mini boss right now. You're supposed to fight the mini boss later, but I am doing this now, and that is set up a warping point so that way I can eliminate some backtracking for later. And this already gives us the nightmare key. So we already just skipped half the dungeon, believe it or not. Alright, so yeah, this is the 3rd floor. And now we're gonna fall down. And now we're up to this part. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up so I'm at full HP. And oh, nice. That is a precise jump to make. So I'm glad I made that. Okay, so here's the main gimmick of this dungeon. So this metal ball right here, you have to carry it through pretty much the whole dungeon. You know, you have to do like sometimes you have to go like very, very long ways to do it. And it's very tedious, and that's what makes this dungeon extremely complicated. So we'll see what we can do here. I'm gonna go and throw that right there. And so you have to use this ball in order to break these pillars that you see. So there are 4 of these pillars. They're all like correspond to each other. And so the next room that I'm about to go to has another pillar. I'm gonna do this precise angle jump right here. There we go. Alright. Nice. Okay. That is a that angled throw can be pretty scary sometimes. The ball can fall down the pit, and if that happens, then you pretty much in most cases you soft lock yourself in the dungeon. So you have to like find a way to reset the dungeon completely, which is very unfortunate, and you don't want to do that. Alright, go ahead and move this down. We're gonna carry this over here. And I'm actually gonna throw it at that spot and then use Mambo Song. This doesn't make this seems weird, but again, this is to eliminate some backtracking later. Okay, so now we're gonna go this way. And you can oh yeah, wizards are back. You don't have to worry about wizards, so not my problem. That chest right there contains a sharp beak, the stone beak, more exact. But we're not gonna pick it up at all. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and fall down this hole. And this is just a little detour because with the seashell sensor kicking in, this is our next secret seashell. Probably the only seashell that you'll find in a dungeon. In the original Link's Awakening, that would be your last seashell that you'd find. Obviously, that is not the last one in this game. Alright, now we're gonna go back around. And now we have this top room that we're actually gonna deal with, and I'm also gonna deal with that guy as well. stand in a corner and wait for these tiles to hit you. Hold your shield out. That way, these things will not get you at all. So I didn't talk about the item that we got, the mirror shield. The mirror shield deflects projectiles, which is nice. So that is automatically an upgrade from, because in the original Link's Awakening it didn't do that, as it was not really called the mirror shield. Instead, it was called the level 2 shield, just like most upgraded items. Most upgraded items are called the level 2 item. But now they have an actual name for them, and the mirror shield is gonna be required later. The mirror shield wasn't really required in the original game, but obviously they've changed that now, so that the mirror shield is actually required. Alright, so I'm gonna throw the ball this way, hit this, and then Mumble Warp. Okay? Alright, so now I am going to use this portal that we got for fighting the mini-boss so early. And we're not going to fall down again this time. Instead, we're going to go down these stairs. And guess what? We're already here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the ball across like that, and then we have to deal with this room right here. So we have these little penguins. These penguins have been in a few dungeons, but I've never really showed them off. So what you have to do here is you have to hit all 3 of these things with matching symbols. So that goes after diamonds. So you have to kind of study their movement. Well, you have to kind of study the pattern that they roll, and they're not so much difficult to deal with. Alright, so here's an upgraded version of Hinox. I'm not gonna fight him. If you fight him, he gives you a key, which is nice, so that way you can use it for other rooms later. But with the path I'm taking, I don't need that key. Alright, so go ahead and use this chest to hook shot across, and inside is just a bomb, but you need that chest just so you can have a way to hook shot across. And then, with all 4 pillars defeated, well, broken, they're not defeated. Defeated just means that they're still alive. And then we just destroyed the 3rd floor. So now we knocked down all the pillars and also got the boss key. We're actually ready to beat the dungeon now, so you know, pretty long dungeon, if I do say so myself. So this is where the boss key is useful. And then now we head on across. Oh, you are mean! I can't believe you did that. And if you do need health, you can just jump on these Goombas and you always get a health drop. Alright, so on the top of the tower, I am not going to hold back. I'm going to make you wish you were never born. Wow, that's very harsh. I can't believe you would say these harsh words. Oh boy. What we got here? It's Evil Eagle, hence the name Eagle's Tower. Okay, so this guy's a lot easier. Oh, whoa, sword dudes can hit you? I did not know that. Okay. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, so if he does this, hold your mirror shield out. This is one of the reasons why you need the mirror shield. You can also slash these oh no! God, okay, so yeah, if you fall down, then that's bad. If you fall down, the fight resets, meaning he gets his HP back. And that's bad. Okay, so you just gotta wait for the opportunity to attack him. You can also dash to kind of save yourself. So, yeah, and those feathers can knock you down. Oh, whoa, that was it. Okay. Wow, alright. My energy gone. I lost. But you will be lost too. The windfish wakes. Same as me. You are in his dream. So, because I have the upgraded sword and the red tunic, the fight is a lot shorter than it's supposed to be. He takes a lot more hits normally, but upgrades are balanced. So get the heart container of the dungeon. Head on down. This will now open up. We can't get out. And this is the organ of evening calm. Hey, the Russo's gone. What the heck? That's unfortunate. Alright, well, with that aside, we got done Eagle's Tower a lot quicker than most people would get this dungeon done. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to deal with the tediousness of Eagle's Tower. So that is going to be it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. And next time, we're going to head to our next dungeon. And it didn't really give us too much of a hint as to where to go. So we're going to have to figure that out on our own. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.